These are 3 examples where Luffy's compassion really shines. Let's hop into this. When Luffy met Nami, she was initially hostile towards him and his crew. However, he learned about her troubled past and decided to help her overcome her problems. He and his crew fought against Arlong and his fishmen to free Nami's hometown from their tyranny. Luffy never gives up. Despite facing numerous obstacles and challenges throughout his journey to become the Pirate King, Luffy never gives up or loses sight of his goals. Luffy's character values compassion, creativity, loyalty, and determination, which are characters I wish I had as a child. Bringing a crew together and making those around you better, even when you disagree and fight your crewmates, takes charisma and dedication, which Luffy embodies. His determination is one of the most defining traits and is a major reason why he has been able to overcome countless foes and obstacles on his path to become the Pirate King. When Robin was targeted by the world government and the CP9 organization, Luffy and his crew went to great lengths to save her. Despite Robin's past as a former enemy, Luffy recognized her value as a friend and fought to protect her. Now, whether Luffy has a savior syndrome or not, these examples build a deeper meaning into the character we know and love. In the Alabasta arc, Luffy and his crew met Princess Vivi, who was trying to stop a civil war in her kingdom. Luffy immediately offered her help and risked his life to protect her and her people from the evil of the Baroque Works organization. Putting his own life at risk for a greater cause is just one of the many pieces that make up this pirate. I know there have been moments in our life where we look back in hindsight in which we had stepped up to the plate when one of our friends may have been in trouble. If we had said something, maybe the situation would have changed. Luffy is compassion with no regrets. Luffy's constant pursuit of improvement and his willingness to adapt and refine his techniques can serve as a source of motivation for us to continue learning and growing throughout our lives. Gear 2 through 4 is a prime example of this. Luffy's Gear 2 is a technique where he increases the blood flow in his body, giving him a significant boost in speed and strength. This technique also increases the elasticity of his rubber body, allowing him to stretch and contort his limbs in ways he couldn't before. Luffy's Gear 3 is a technique where he inflates a specific part of his body, usually an arm or a leg, to an enormous size. This creates a giant limb that he can use to deliver powerful blows to his opponents. And Luffy Gear 4 is a combination of his previous 2 gear techniques along with a new ability called Haki. In this form, Luffy inflates his muscles to increase his strength and speed while also covering his body in a tough rubbery coating. He can also inflate specific parts of his body to create powerful attacks. Luffy has the ability to be creative in situations where he gets results. In the Fishman Island arc, Luffy is determined to defeat Hody Jones, the leader of a group of radical fishmen who are threatening to destroy the island. Luffy is willing to go to great lengths to protect his friends and the innocent people of the island, showing a fierce determination to overcome any obstacle that stands in his way. He is facing some of the most powerful and notorious pirates in the world, but Luffy remains steadfast and ultimately emerges victorious. But loyalty is what keeps the Straw Hats together. The Straw Hats demonstrate the importance of loyalty in forming and maintaining strong relationships. Their loyalty to one another is a powerful example of how trust, support, and a shared sense of purpose can create deep and meaningful bonds that withstand even the toughest trials and tribulations. During the Skypiea arc, Luffy allowed Nami to lead the way and make the decisions. Even though he is the captain of the crew, he knew her strengths and played off of them. He accepted Chopper into the crew even though he was a talking reindeer, and he welcomed Frankie even though he had a criminal past. Luffy is quick to forgive his crew members for their mistakes and doesn't hold grudges. He never judges his crew members based on their past actions or their quirks, and he is always willing to lend a helping hand. But what does this mean for us as watchers? We can inspire loyalty by showing compassion and understanding to our friends when they make mistakes or face challenges by being a crutch, by being there for them. Because one thing we have learned in One Piece is Luffy is always there. Luffy's character is a great example of how we as people can bring others together, make those around us better, and inspire them to pursue their goals with determination and perseverance. His values of compassion, creativity, loyalty, and determination are some of the traits that stand out the most. His story has captivated me for over 20 years and will continue to do so for years to come. Like and subscribe, you fucking weebs.